Morning guys, I found this rare interview when she took over the responsibility of running Graceland on behalf of Lisa Marie Presley. Let's keep listening.
I was named, the executor to the estate, so it was a responsibility that I felt, that I should take. At the time we opened in 1982, it was we were very much in trouble financially, and it seemed like the natural thing to do. I mean, I don't know who else could have done it really. I'm thankful that I did. At that time, I didn't realize, what a responsibility it would be. But it's turned out, and we've been through some ups and downs, and we pretty well know the business now very well.
And I know many of you have very strong views on Priscilla Presley, so please comment as you feel.
First of all, I'd like to welcome you all here today, and I'm happy to announce, as you know, that Graceland will be open to the public as a memorial museum to Elvis Presley.
I will say this, that opening Graceland as a living museum obviously has been a massive success, and it was a very public opening. There's many videos on YouTube showing Priscilla Presley launching Graceland. So let's carry on listening to Priscilla.
And it's been an adventure, I have to say. Who would have known that that he's as popular, if not more, today than he was years ago.
It's so true that I don't think anyone could have predicted just how popular Elvis Presley would remain decades later.
You must have a wonderful relationship with your daughter, Lisa Marie, because she asked you when she turned 25 to still keep on managing her estate.
Right, yes.
And this is a very hot topic, the relationship between Lisa Marie Presley and Priscilla Presley. We know they had very serious ups and downs, but I also think that when Lisa Marie Presley turned 25, she allowed Priscilla Presley to carry on running Graceland. So that does say a lot to me. But I also think that years later, and problems with Scientology, there were many differences between Priscilla and Lisa. And I know the fans are very upset with Priscilla Presley on her treatment of Lisa Marie. So please comment on how you feel.
I do, and I get this question a lot. I know there's been a lot of things in the press, when her growing up, and I remember being horrified every time I would see a tabloid going, my God, what are they trying to do? It seems like if you have a good relationship, they come in and they try to pull you apart, And we've had our ups and downs, just like every mother, just like every daughter in a relationship. Of course you do. I mean, my goodness, it's brought us closer, and, she's older now. She was going through some, the terrible teens, like we've all done, and we got through it. It wasn't anything so different than anybody else, but when you're raising a child in the limelight, it's very, very difficult, because everything that they do, the press wants to make it bigger.
And I have to agree with this. They really were in the spotlight. It's Elvis Presley's only child, so the press did hound both of them. So it must have been very difficult for them. Let's keep listening together.
And, I did protect her a lot, because I felt that she deserved her life and she deserved her teenage years, which I knew would be the toughest. I'm glad to say that she did make it, and she did survive, and so did we.
And I think it's well known that Priscilla Presley was very strict with Lisa Marie Presley, and Elvis was very, very soft. So I understand that Priscilla Presley didn't want fame to affect Lisa Marie and wanted her to have a very grounded upbringing.
And yes, the estate is doing very well, and she is, she's involved with me in it. She is at meetings, and she's very proud of where it is today. So I'm happy to report that we are doing well.
I hope you've enjoyed this interview. I've never seen this interview, and I do think Priscilla had very good intentions with Lisa, but I know now, looking back in hindsight, that they were going through quite difficult times together, and financially there were many problems. And I also know the fans, many fans, are very upset with Priscilla Presley on how she treated Lisa. But to be fair, I think things were very complicated. But I do think there was a lot of love there from Priscilla to Lisa and vice versa. I just think many things lost their way. And obviously there were problems with medications and diet pills and many other things. Very serious financial problems as well. So, like I just said, it's very complicated. Please give your views on Priscilla and Lisa. Thanks, everyone.